Hello! Thank you very much for choosing this video. Before we get into the actual video you chose, which is for whatever sign you chose, I wanted to give an option for you to try a pick-a-read if you would like. Especially when it comes to getting what you want, there may be different answers for different situations. Like if you have love, if there's someone you're in love with and you're not getting along that well or trying to get somebody's attention, versus like maybe it's a financial matter or work matter, maybe it's some other connection, or you're dealing with this, that, or the other thing. So I wanted to give another option in the same video series. That way, you're not just, because I know some people get very stuck on, well, this is my sign. My sign is, for example, mine is Pisces. Oh, I'm Pisces, so I need to listen to Pisces. And, maybe you're not really comfortable like looking at just the other videos and being pulled towards something else because maybe there's another answer out for you. What I would say at this point is like, if you have one question, you're just asking, for example, about love, what stone pulls you right now? If you're thinking about that person and being together with that person or things going well, you want to go into positive, by the way. Like if you're thinking about that person, you're visualizing how it is with you getting along or being with that person the way you want to be. Keeping that positive center, because that's this definite energy. You want to know how to get there, so focus on having that. What stone do you center on? If you want to, you can even pause the video, write down as many questions as you have, how to get whatever, and then see what stones match with what. Like if you center on this energy, I want to get along better with my mom. So you center on you getting along better with that person and what is it going to take to get there. All right, so you're centering on that energy and you're centering on getting along. All right, what stone now pulls you closer? You know what I mean? You might want to do that. Another option is sometimes people like the universe to choose for them. Again, you probably want to pause the video, but get a 6-sided die is what I would suggest because there's 12 here. The first roll is at odd or even, so this is even. So for odd, it's ×1. For even, it's ×2. You roll it a second time. So I got even. I'm going to ×2 here. So 4 times 2 is 8. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to pick the titanium quartz, whatever's under this one at the end, like when I reveal them. That's the video I would go for to try to find, to find inspiration about what I need to do to get what I want. All right, so I hope that helps. I just want to give people the option because I know some people like them, some people don't. If you don't, skip forward to your natural video. Thank you for watching either way. If you do like them, I feel like this might spice it up a little bit. Maybe put a little more fun in it, give it a shot. At this point, I'm going to reveal what's under each stone, and let's see where we go from there. All right, so this is the quartz, whatever, clear crystal quartz. So if you wanted that one, you got Virgo. I forgot the name of the stone. It's something to do with history, though. So you can see it a little closer if you want. I forgot the name. I just flat out did, just to be honest. But it's not about the name of the stone. It's about what's drawing you in. So they're saying Scorpio. The Scorpio video would help you get what you want on that one if that's what you were pulled towards. The Tiger's Eye. This Tiger's Eye egg. If you were pulled towards that one, Pisces. Okay, that's good. If you were pulled towards the Lapis Lazuli, that one's saying Leo. Leo would be for you. Hopefully you can see these. I don't know if you can on camera, but that's why I'm also saying them as I go through them. The next one here. Amethyst, for the love of Pete. Brain is going offline. That's great. That one's saying Cancer. Cancer would be for you. I wrote this one in Tourmaline. I think this is Tourmaline. Very pretty stone. If you chose the Tourmaline, Aries. Okay. Oh, there's another one I forgot. It's got like this green tint to it. It's a lot like the quartz crystal, but you could tell. I think if I put them next to each other, you can see the green tint a little better. All right. So if you chose that one, you got Libra. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, they're all good ones, but something about that really pops out to me. If you chose the titanium rainbow quartz, you have Capricorn. Actually, I want to put this on the other side here, but I don't know if it's going to be too smushed. Let's see if we can do it. All right. Can you see them? Hopefully you can still see them. But this one, Capricorn. The Jade. What do we have for the Jade? Taurus. Oh, that matches. The color matches. Did any of the other colors match so far? Jade, Taurus. Good. The citrine. There we go. The citrine. If you chose citrine, Gemini. I like that one too, actually. I can be partial to Gemini once in a while. I forget. This is like a very pale green. I want to say it's from Africa. My brain is not telling me what it is. It's just not coming through. So if you chose this one, either way, that's Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. All right. I like a lot of these. I almost said I like that one too, but I'm like, I think I'm getting redundant. I don't want this blocking thing, so we're going to put you down there. This is for this one. I think you can see that if I move it down like that. And the last one, the heart, the hematite heart here. That one's Sagittarius. So, at this point that you have your answer, if you'd like to go forward and continue watching this one, and watch, you know, whatever you might have chosen, I'm very thankful. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to put this option out here because I know it's fun for me. I thought it may be fun for some other people too. All right, well, thank you, and now into the normal video. Hello, Scorpio, or for those people who chose Scorpio. For the main part of this reading, for how to get what you want, I'm using the Bonefire Tarot by Gabby Angus West. And for the supportive oracle cards, Wisdom of the House of Night. On the back here is who created those. But if you look them up on Amazon by the Wisdom of the House of Night, you should easily find them. Okay. How to get what you want. Scorpio, or people who chose Scorpio. Let's put these over here. Okay. What do you got here, y'all? Ooh. This is good. I like this. Nothing here really seems bad, but I'm noticing we have kind of like the fire area. I couldn't seem to put a card down there for some reason, which is not to be worried about. That's what it is. It's just not to be worried about, because fire is action, but I feel like it's not about action. It's about communication and, you know, keeping a structure intact to get what you want. There's a lot of positive energy around this. A really very strong positive energy. There's a couple cards here that are really making me feel that. But what I want to start with is your King of Coins in the center. I feel like you're holding this situation together. And I feel like it's not like, it's kind of like, I feel you're pulling the situation together, almost like a superhero with super strength. You're pulling the situation together, and then you're tying things together. Like, you don't have to sit there and hold the whole thing together, but you're securing it here, you're securing it there, you're pulling it together. I feel like you're pulling something together, and they're saying to keep this going in a positive way. This was going to rhyme. I guess I'll let it. To keep things going in a positive way, you got to be careful what you say. I don't know why. I'm a dork. That's why. I don't know. It's just, I just stopped myself at first, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just let it go. I'll just let it happen. Keep things going in a positive way. You gotta be careful about what you say. Something like that. This energy I'm connecting with, it's kind of like this can have a really, really, really good outcome. Really, really good outcome. There's definitely things here. It's kind of like, as you keep moving forward, to get what you want, to what you really want in this situation, I feel like you got to put up with a little bit of bull. That's what I'm really feeling here. I'm getting like, you know, it's kind of like, well, I like that person over there that's going to have to be a part of this. I could do without, but that's okay. I feel like it's accepting, like there's going to be pieces, there's going to be people that you really don't want around. But it's almost like, I want to be careful how I say this. Somebody, like, it's like a friend of yours, their spouse comes with it, or, you know, a family member, or worse, a friend of yours and one of your family members is married to them, and you're like, yeah, bring Skippy, whatever. It's just one of those things where you just got to be careful what you say, keep everybody getting along. It's kind of like letting things work out, things that you don't have to call out, just letting it go. You know what I mean? If somebody's directly getting in your face or causing a problem, that's one thing. But if they're just being their normal self, and that's just who they are. It's not really going to change anything to call it out, just kind of letting it be. Just, okay, whatever. Moving on. Got things to do. Because I feel like this is saying you can definitely have what you want. You're holding things together. It's easier not only for you, but it's easier for other people to be a part of this with more of a sweet talk to it. You got the Beauty with the Knight of Swords, which this might seem a little bit complicated, but it depends how you take it, I think. I do see like a little bit more sweet talk, but I wouldn't create something out of nothing. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call out and say somebody's very helpful if they're just going to sit on their butt. But if they're around and they're able to, get messages, because even though they're not really doing anything, they're still available to give other people directions, I would probably highlight and talk up about that. Like, oh, it's so good that you're around and that you can tell other people what's going on. That way you can keep everybody up to date. But I wouldn't go down the line saying, oh, you're such a viable part of the situation. You keep everything running. I don't know if I go down that road, but I would highlight the positive of what you can. I feel like that's what they're saying with the Beauty. Highlight the positive, but the actual positive. It may be a little thing. It may be a gumball of positiveness, but still, pumping it up a little bit. You'll probably get a bit more of that. I feel like they're saying that again, but be careful with what you say. You want to pump up the truth. If somebody's like they're constantly late, but when they do get there, they make up for it. I would kind of walk away from the late part if you can, but then pop up about, well, you did this well, you got that done, and I'm very happy that those things got done. I wouldn't center on the negative. I would just center on the positive, and I wouldn't even really address it any more than you have to. You might want to maybe say, you might want to highlight other situations, like when they showed up on time and how they went well, without pointing out that they were late on these other situations, if that makes sense. I wouldn't say, well, you were on time this day, so everything worked out. I wouldn't put it that way. I would kind of be like, oh, last Tuesday, everything went so smoothly. It was such a great day. I'm so thankful you were there to help everybody go through that. Not talking about what time anybody got anywhere, just saying, highlighting that day, and they can figure it out for themselves why that day went well. And how appreciative you are of that day without bringing in the negative. Be careful with that. Because I feel like you can easily pull this forward. It can kind of gain momentum, go a bit faster. The more, I'm saying sweet talk, but I feel like it's just kind of where possible, letting things just kind of slide and really pumping up, when things go the right way, how thankful and how well that goes for everybody. Because it seems like that might actually be addressing the situation and kind of correcting it, because people get accolades for doing things right instead of being reprimanded for doing things wrong, and they want more of that good feeling. They want to please you more, so they might tend to do the right thing more for that reason. It's kind of like positive reinforcement, which I know is controversial to some people. Do what you got to do. I'm just saying, when I'm getting for this reading, they're saying you're going to get a lot more, a lot quicker results, a lot better results by going down that road. That way. Okay, there's more here. We're not done. They're really reinforcing this. What you're saying has a huge, huge impact. The way you speak, whether you're a Scorpio or somebody who chose this, whatever, your words have a lot of impact. A lot. Because I'm getting the Ten of Cups in the water spot, which is a very good, happy family, everybody getting along. I'm getting the air, High Priestess of Air. I'm also getting the High Priestess of Water. There's a very emotional, when you say something, it's almost like people feel it. How do I put this? It's when you say, I don't like something, it's not just I don't like something. It's kind of I don't like this. And it comes through very pointed, this, I don't like it. And people know where you stand. It's they feel it. On the opposite side, when you're I like that, it doesn't come through. It doesn't come forward like that. Oh, I like that. Yay. That's not how it comes forward with you. It comes forward I like that. That's good. I want more of that. Or that worked out perfectly. There's a lot of, it may be a little dramatic, but it feels like there's a lot of energy that comes through and people connect into that. So when you say something, especially when they really value you, is what I'm getting. And it hits. It's like throwing spaghetti at a wall. It sticks. I don't know why I'm using that analogy, but there you go. It sticks. It should stick if it goes right. So whatever you're saying, it's sticking to the wall. It's sticking to the wall. Like, you know, it's sticking. Whatever you say is sticking. And the longer this goes, you're going to get more of what you actually want just by monitoring what you're saying. Still addressing things, but maybe it might be a little bit more difficult in the beginning if you're not used to it. Just instead of highlighting the negative, going to the positive and like highlighting the positive on the days that things went correctly. You know what I mean? I feel like the people who this is meant for can easily understand what that means. You know, if somebody's chronically late, it's probably not a good thing. But like when they do show up on time and things go well, like really like pumping that up, like, wow, things went great today. I'm so thankful you were here. It's such a great thing when you're here and things go so well, but without calling them out for being late other days, but just saying how everything worked so perfectly today. I'm so glad you were here. It's such a great thing. Showing how much you enjoy them, it's gonna pump it up. It's gonna make it better. They're gonna want to do that more. They're gonna go out of their way to make a difference. It's a very, very good thing. I literally think this whole one is about communication. I feel like I'm getting it a lot. I'm getting it with like 3 cards, quite frankly. You got the Hierophant, which some people wouldn't think that was a communication, but it's those lips at the top, especially since they're gray. Like, you gotta be careful what you say. I just rhymed again. What is up with that? That card is doing it. The card is making me rhyme, I'm telling you. You got the Knight of Swords, which is air, which is communication. That's the second one. And the last one, of course, the High Priestess of Air, air communication, blah, 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 blah. So it's very much there. It's about just being careful what you say. It's not so much what you do, it's about what you say and how it's said. I feel like it's going to make a big difference. I think things get more and more positive. Things get better and better. Better results, more results, quicker results. I feel like you're going to be... The longer you do it, the happier you're going to be. Alright, I'm going to let that be there. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, please remember to either email me at jamesforastral@gmail.com for current pricing, or I'm currently on my Instagram at James13Wicca. Just go to my Instagram. I should have it posted there what my current pricings and options are if you're interested. Thank you very much again for watching.